Advanced learning techniques, unlocking your full potential. In an era where information is abundant, mastering effective learning techniques is crucial for personal and professional growth. Advanced learning strategies go beyond passive reading and memorization. They focus on deep comprehension, retention, and practical application. Here, we explore some of the most effective advanced learning techniques that can help you optimize your learning process. 1. Spaced repetition. Spaced repetition is a technique that involves reviewing information at increasing intervals over time. This method leverages the spacing effect, which enhances long-term retention by countering the brain's tendency to forget. Tools like Anki and SuperMemo use algorithms to schedule review sessions based on individual learning curves, making it easier to retain complex information over time. 2. Active recall. Active recall is a powerful technique where learners test themselves instead of passively reviewing notes. By retrieving information from memory, the brain strengthens neural connections, leading to better retention. This method is particularly effective when combined with flashcards, practice tests, and self-questioning strategies. 3. Interleaving practice. Instead of focusing on a single topic or skill, interleaving practice involves mixing different subjects or problem types within a study session. This approach improves problem-solving abilities and adaptability by forcing the brain to differentiate between concepts. For example, a student studying mathematics can alternate between algebra, geometry, and calculus, rather than focusing on just one at a time. 4. The Feynman Technique. Named after the physicist Richard Feynman, this technique involves explaining a concept in simple terms as if teaching it to someone else. This process highlights gaps in understanding and helps refine knowledge through simplification and re-explanation. Writing down explanations or discussing concepts with peers can further reinforce this learning method. 5. Mind mapping. Mind mapping is a visual technique that organizes information in a structured, interconnected way. By creating diagrams that branch out from a central idea, learners can see relationships between concepts more clearly. This method is particularly useful for summarizing complex topics, brainstorming, and improving recall. 6. The Pomodoro Technique. The Pomodoro Technique enhances focus and efficiency by breaking study sessions into short, timed intervals, typically 25 minutes, followed by a short break. This method reduces cognitive overload and maintains mental stamina over longer periods of study. Dual coding. Dual coding theory suggests that combining verbal and visual information enhances learning. By integrating text with diagrams, charts, or videos, learners can reinforce understanding and memory through multiple cognitive pathways. This approach is especially effective in subjects that benefit from visualization, such as science and engineering. 8. Elaborative interrogation. This technique involves asking why and how questions to deepen understanding. By actively engaging with the material and making connections to prior knowledge, learners can enhance critical thinking and retention. For example, instead of merely memorizing historical dates, a student might ask why a particular event happened and how it influenced subsequent events. Conclusion. Advanced learning techniques empower individuals to absorb and retain knowledge more effectively. By incorporating strategies such as spaced repetition, active recall, and the Feynman Technique, learners can optimize their study habits and achieve greater success. The key to mastering these techniques is consistency and adaptation to individual learning styles. Whether you're a student, professional, or lifelong learner, implementing these methods can unlock your full potential and make learning a more efficient and enjoyable process.